Okay guys, what we're gonna do in this video is I'm gonna show you how to set up your snippets and how to create an automation rule. Okay, automation rule, let's start with that. You go here to your list options and you go to list automation. Again, all of the functions that I'm showing you, it's all to make Aweber simpler to use. Okay, your automation rules will be when you have one subscriber on one list, and then maybe you have another list that when he reaches a certain point in his emails in that list, you want him maybe to subscribe to another list of emails, and then you want him to unsubscribe from the previous list that he was on. Now what you can do here is you can just, the three options that you have is you can unsubscribe him from the one list when he unsubscribes to a certain list, or you can unsubscribe him from the one list when he unsubscribes from another list as well. And then you want, the last one you can use is you can subscribe him to this list when he maybe goes onto another opt-in page for one of your other lists. That's if you want him on both lists. So let's say we want to unsubscribe him from the training list, the training on Aweber list, when maybe he subscribes to the cashback list. Then all you need to do is then you say save automation rule. Then you'll see that Aweber creates that rule for you right here, and that's your automation rules. I think that explains it well. I think that you'll understand what I meant by that. I'm just going to delete it here because I don't want this rule in here. That was just to explain to you how the automation rules work. Now to go to your snippets, you go to your list settings again. Remember when we changed your list settings, I spoke about the snippets. You go to settings and then personalize your list. Okay, then again that's your company branding, social media sharing. Then you go to the step 3, global text snippets. Now why we want to create a text snippet is, say for instance you have in your signature you only now say sincerely Ati, like I do, and for some reason you now want all your emails to say with your surname as well. Then it's gonna say Ati Nel. Now say more or less you've got 100 emails in this list now. If you want to change them without a snippet, you will have to go into each and every email that you've got and manually change that and put in your surname now. Now what we can do here is you can create a snippet. Let's say for instance we want to call this signature name. Now this part, Aweber will create a piece of code out of this, and wherever you put that piece of code, Aweber will in your emails replace it with the part that you put in here. So if I want to say now, it should say Atinel, and then I just add the snippet. So you see underneath here, this is the piece of code with the brackets and everything. So all you do now is once you everywhere in your emails that you put this piece of code, Aweber is going to replace that piece of code with this. So I'm just going to copy this piece of code, copy, and I'm going to show you now how does that work now. Okay, so once this page is loaded now, all you need to do is go into your email. So this is going to be, once you start, it's just going to make things easier. You can use this like for your signature name, or maybe for an affiliate ID, or your Facebook page, because maybe in the future you'll get a new Facebook page, and then all you need to do is you go back to the snippet. All you need to go then is you go back to this part here, and you just edit it and you change this, and then Aweber will change in all the emails where you have this piece of code. It will change what you have edited in here. Okay, so now once the page is loaded again, you can just move down to where you want to put that piece of code. You see now, if I wanted to do this, I could have just come into each and every email. But if you've got 100 emails or 20 or 30 emails, this wastes a lot of time. So, but I'm only using this now as an example because I'm not actually going to change this. But what you can do now is you can take that piece out there, and then you just paste or type in that piece of code there. Now what Aweber will do is, once you go and test this, let's click on test now. Okay, now it doesn't open. Go back here. It's still fine. Just click save. Again, it doesn't open. Okay, well, sometimes Aweber just does this. But what Aweber will do now is, once you send yourself this email to send it with a test, then you'll see now right here where this piece of code is, there will be HTML. Okay, let's maybe create another snippet for you. When I share this campaign code of these two emails, inside the snippets, these two snippets will also be in there. So let's say PSS. This bold. Now first let's go back to the snippets here. We're going to create it, and in here I'll just say my Facebook, and what I want in here is for, and I'll say HTTP that's it now. So now Aweber has again created a piece of code here for me. It's global my Facebook with all the brackets. You have to use the brackets with this, and then wherever I'm gonna paste this, Facebook will Aweber will replace that piece of code with whatever this is. So I'm just gonna copy this again, copy, and you can go back to the message. Now how you can use this as well is, I'm just gonna make my Facebook, I'm just gonna make a hyperlink out of that. And I'll just paste that in there. Okay, so now you guys have 2 snippets inside here. I'm just gonna edit here. I'm gonna take my name out just to make it easy for you. And you can now say, I'm just gonna say your name. Then you know you just put your name inside the snippet, and I'm going to edit this piece here. Then you can just put in your Facebook link inside here. That's updated. Awesome guys, now I can just say save settings, and all of this will be now perfect once you put in your name and your Facebook link. So I'll see you guys in the next video, where we're gonna handle how to manage your subscribers. Cheers.